What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And it looks like California could be preparing to shut down CARB. I haven't seen anything like this since back when the governor was around. Yeah, if you didn't know, back then, Arnold Schwarzenegger did put forward a panel to decide whether or not they should shut down CARB to save the state money. That's the last time that there's actually been actual conversation around shutting this down. And evidently, staff or people at the Trump administration have had conversations with the governor, and at one point of contention in terms of money. And this isn't just money for like the wildfires, but moving forward with emissions based issues. The White House basically said, shut down CARB, get rid of it. Stop trying to legislate emission standards in other states. And if you're willing to do that, maybe we can have a conversation on extra funding, things of that nature. And using the carrot when it comes to money, something that California really needs right now, I think could possibly work. I mean, Gavin Newsom already sees the writing on the wall in that Congress is now reviewing, and it is being tied up into a bill, one big, beautiful bill, as you call it, during reconciliation here in the House and the Senate, that would effectively repeal the Clean Air Act. It would basically strip all the authority out for California to do what it has been doing. Now, California did kind of concede a little bit before the Trump administration came into office by getting rid of the, what do they call it? The emission standard crap they were going to do, where they were going to it was going to be very hard for a semi truck to be able to operate in the state of California under these new standards that were going to come into effect. So they basically just washed that. They weren't going to do it. I think at this point, the state of California sees that without a drastic change in direction, not only could they lose the money side, the aspect to be able to fund all the BS crap that they do, but they could also lose it anyway and get nothing for it. So I think what you're probably going to see happen is, and I've already got 2 emails from people. They were like, they're not going to get rid of CARB, TK. They're strengthening it now. There's bills being proposed, at the state legislature to make sure CARB can't be deleted. Yeah, the governor would have to sign that bill. And if the governor has any political aspirations after he's done as governor, he's not signing that bill. Period. So it looks like we're one step closer to seeing CARB go the wayside. As far as emission standards, and that's the biggest thing I've heard from everybody else, well, I got to smog my car. Yeah, if it's like in the next month or something, yeah, you're probably going to have to smog your car. But after this year, I don't see any of that happening anymore. I do not see Congress not repealing the Clean Air Act. And in fact, I have a separate video for you guys. There's another bill proposed, completely separate than the big, beautiful bill that's being proposed right now. But there's a separate bill that was proposed back in 2023 that repealed sections of the Clean Air Act, specifically to greenhouse gases, emissions from cars, which would basically mean, look, you can't, it would basically supercharge the auto industry. That's for damn sure. And I'll probably post that as a separate video for you guys later today, specifically talking about the bill. You can go to congress.gov and go read it if you want, but it is being reinstituted or reproposed. But it's not the only one. There's several different bills. Abolish the EPA Act. Just so many different bills. There's just so many different bills that are surrounding this one issue, and I feel like one of them, maybe 2 or 3, end up going through. DOT is already instituting things that they've already rolled back or pushed for. And the auto industry, believe it or not, is already responding. I'll be doing a separate video on that and some of the guidance that General Motors asked for previously, and internal memos that they're now sending out to engineering, and how we could possibly see some changes to engines from General Motors. And it wouldn't surprise me if it happens at Stellantis too. But, you know, first they have to announce that they're bringing the Hemi back, which they are this year. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Would you like to see CARB get folded up? Because I would love it. I would love to just completely get rid of all of this emissions nonsense crap in its entirety. I think it's just common sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Today's video, you see I got the I Hate Thieves shirt on. It was brought to you by Destroyer1320.com. If you have a Mopar product, whether it is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, they make anti-theft solutions for your vehicle. The good people over there just sent me basically a neutral strap cover plate from my Ram. I will be installing it because whether or not you know this or not, these FCA cars and trucks, these vehicles from, you know, 2013 to, you know, present, 2023, are probably some of the easiest cars to steal on the planet. So definitely go check them out at Destroyer1320.com. But anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.